What if the leader of over 1 billion Catholics came from a place no one expected? What if, for the first time in history, the Pope was from the United States? This isn't a fantasy, it's a real story. In 2025, the world watched history unfold as Robert Francis Prevost
In 2005 in
became
Game
Pope
1.
Leo XIV, the first American pope in the history of the Catholic Church. This video explores the inspiring journey of this humble man, from a quiet Chicago neighborhood to the highest seat in the Vatican. If you're someone who loves stories about faith, leadership, and unexpected turns in history, then stay with us. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Scripture Wisdom for more faith-based stories like this one. Robert Francis Prevost was born in 1955 on the south side of Chicago. Growing up in a working-class family, he was shaped by a strong sense of community and compassion. He joined the Order of St. Augustine, known for its commitment to education, service, and spiritual growth. His path to leadership didn't begin with power. It began with prayer, humility, and a desire to serve. That quiet commitment led him far beyond the streets of Chicago. In 1985, he moved to Peru as a missionary, where he would spend more than 20 years living among the poor, the sick, and the forgotten. He didn't wear fine robes or sit in grand offices. He walked through muddy roads, entered small homes, and became a true servant to the people. They began calling him the Pope in Muddy Boots, not because he was famous, but because he was always there, present, grounded, and never afraid to get his hands dirty in the work of compassion. His missionary service shaped his worldview, showing him that real leadership is about listening, not commanding. After 2 decades in Latin America, Robert was called back to the United States and eventually appointed Bishop of Chiclayo. In 2023, Pope Francis named him Prefect of the Congregation for Bishops, a powerful role overseeing bishop appointments around the world. This was a clear sign that Robert's influence was growing and that he was being considered for something greater. When Pope Francis stepped down in 2025 due to health concerns, the world turned its eyes to Rome as cardinals gathered to elect the next pope. The choice surprised many. Among seasoned cardinals from Europe and Latin America, they chose an American for the first time, Robert Francis Prevost, now known as Pope Leo XIV. So why was he chosen? It wasn't just his long service in the church or his leadership experience. It was his spirit, his humility, his deep connection with people, and his ability to unite. Pope Leo XIV brought with him not just the identity of an American, but the heart of a global servant, fluent in both English and Spanish, and respected across cultures. He represented a church that listens, welcomes, and changes with the times. Unlike many popes before him, Pope Leo XIV did not focus solely on preserving tradition. While he honored the past, his eyes were set on the future. He became a voice for reform, encouraging local communities to lead with boldness, supporting priests in struggling areas, and reaching out to young people who had turned away from the church. He pushed for interfaith dialogue, cooperation, and openness to diverse voices. This wasn't just another papal reign, it was the beginning of a new chapter in Catholic Church history. But beyond policies and reforms, what truly makes Pope Leo XIV special is his example. His life teaches us that greatness often starts in the most ordinary places. He didn't seek power, he sought service, and that service, carried out quietly for decades, opened doors he never imagined. It shows us that leadership can grow from the ground up when we choose to walk with others, not ahead of them. From a boy in Chicago to a missionary in the Andes, from a quiet priest to the first American pope, Pope Leo XIV's story reminds us that faith, humility, and dedication can change the world. In a time when the world feels divided, his presence offers hope, a chance to heal, to unite, and to move forward with love and courage. If this story inspired you, please take a moment to reflect on what it means to lead with humility in your own life. Whether you're guiding a family, a team, or just yourself through hard times, remember Pope Leo's example. Walk gently, serve deeply, and never forget the power of faith. And if this video moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Scripture Wisdom for more true stories of faith, leadership, and hope. Thank you for watching, and may peace be with you.